Meep. That is a resubscribe from Jindra for the 37th month. Reminding me I've been doing this for 3 years. Holy hell. Jindra, hopefully you've been continuing to enjoy those emotes and supporting the stream. How is you? Also, Twitch is doing a dumb, and it's like, here, we've got content classification. So you know all those people that we maybe banned in the past because they were being a little too lewd on stream? Yeah, maybe we could have implemented this system sooner. I'm just saying. But also, it's stupid because now I have to self-identify, which is... Yeah, no longer can I just say I'm adult content. I swear a fuck ton, and we talk about sexual stuff every now and again, but not too much sexual stuff. Just enough. Anyway. Doing side quest cleanup in Honkai Star Rail. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I still stand by that. I look at that and I'm like, nope, I would hate it. Anywho's it? Oh, right, fuck. I left this for future me. Past me, you're an ass! Right. The future can't talk to past. It's a better game, in my opinion, than Genshin Impact. Being turn-based definitely helps. I mean, yeah, and it looks fun for that, but I still look at it, I'm kind of like, meh. Okay, this I can fight. Freeze! That did like nothing to the Sea Bliss. Well, thankfully the Sea Bliss has like no HP. Got a gear piece that improves the character's follow-up attacks by 24% with an extra 24% if the follow-up attack is against someone with 50% or less HP. That just sounds rude. What the hell? Blarg again! At least I'm not dealing with any of those spooky, scary, flyy people. What about Ifrit? Yeah, that'll kill the bird quick. All right, Ifrit it is. Also, right, Ramu is an item for some reason. Now we have Ramu. I'm not going to use it because the lightning and enemy absorb lightning. But, you know. So why is Ifrit after Ramu? What? Damn, are you trying to fuck me up or something? You know, remind you, I have someone who performs a follow-up attack on all enemies. The min enemy drops below 50%. So what you're saying is you're breaking the game. Jindra is breaking the game, confirmed. Sahagin! Now that I can summon Ramu for. I summon you, old man! You would call crowd extermination breaking the game? Touché. More burbs. Oh, right. I kind of defaulted thinking that's where Ifrit was because that's where Ifrit used to be. And now Ifrit is no longer there. Look, I fucked up, okay? Hit them with your useless stick. Okay. Nox, how's you? Dead burb. That is a sapped thunder anemone. But it's dying too slow. There we go. Woke up and stayed in bed for too long. God, I wish I could have done that. Like, bro, I had to work today. Not to say that you're not going to work, but to say that I wish I could have been sleeping in today instead. Okay, we're almost there. We have lived through way more battles than any person playing a 4-job fiesta or naturally should go through on the open seas, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Hit your tent. So what is 4-job fiesta? I'm glad you asked. The 4-job fiesta is something that's run seemingly once a year for a period of time, usually starting in early July or late June. And basically a bunch of folks that like Final Fantasy V play the hell out of Final Fantasy V. They do it with a specific rule restriction, however. They play the game bearing in mind that they are only allowing themselves to use a total of 4 jobs, hence the 4 jobs in the fiesta. This year, because it's always a charity event when this happens, the charity in question that is being supported is the Trevor Project, which I don't know an awful lot about the Trevor Project, but I mean, from what I understand, considering I believe they support LGBTQ plus individuals and helping them get their voices heard. Like, sounds like a pretty fucking cool charity to me. So I will figure out what to do as far as helping further support it outside of finishing this run, because for folks that finish the run, I believe the folks that host the 4-job fiesta, like if you submit proof that you've done it, will donate a small amount of money, basically kind of in your name, kind of, sort of. But you know, just by playing the challenge, you're helping out. I don't need to play piano anymore because we do not have the option to get a bard, because we already have our fire crystal job. Geomancer! I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I mean, we could pick up ninja suits. These are great, actually. Prevent silence? Don't mind if I do, especially on a summoner. Ogre Killer, Coral Sword, which is a lightning blade. I need to keep that unequipped until we're done with the ocean. Mage Mashers, which are nice. Can't use Tridents yet. Can't use Ashura yet. Cannot use the Silver Bow. Damn, you Taco Bell ads for being so long. You missed Mana's 4-job explanation. Basically, the 4-job fiesta is a charity event that runs about once a year in either late June or early July. You play Final Fantasy V with a specific restriction. You're only allowed to use 4 jobs, rolled at each individual shrine where a crystal is. If you beat the game, a small amount of money will be donated in your name by the people hosting the event. If you want to, you can also donate money as well. They are currently supporting the Trevor Project there. Also, how's you, Daybreak? Now, if you'll excuse me, I will never explain that again. You must now remember it for all time. Or just watch a VOD. That works too. I forgot already. Well, tough. I'm not explaining it again. Taco Bell is low-key one of your favorite fast food places. It shouldn't be. By God, it should not be. The only reason it's anybody's favorite is because it's cheap, it fills you up, but then afterwards you are using that toilet. And you are using it for a hot minute. You like Hardee's? I do too. They are really fucking greasy. But at the same time, Hardee's is good. Bio soldiers. Fuck. You were easy to kill. Ow. Get him, old man. Ah! Bio soldiers. Motherfucking bio soldiers, huh? I'm part Hispanic. Hot stuff is like an ergon. I don't know what that is for us. In which, that's not why you're on the toilet. I'm implying that their quality of food is shit. Like, I'm part Italian, but Little Caesars is still garbage can quality food. Doesn't stop you from eating it because it's cheap as sin. It's pronounced Energon. Well, that would imply if... that would be relevant if I even knew what the fuck the word was. Thank you very much. But thank you. German? I don't know if it's specifically German. Transformers. Figures. Oh no, you're part German. Ah. Kind of like their food blood, depending on continuity. In other words, pay no heed. Unless you are a gigantic Transformers nerd. In which case, pay all the heed. Anyway, our next destination is Crescent Island, because we got to pick up a couple of things. Ow. Ow. Jinder beat you to it, Daybreak. I've got all I need. That's a lot of birds. Dive! Who do you think you are, Dr. Doom? Points at Sage Hat. Fair enough. In terms of pizza, you like Domino's and Pizza Hut. Both are shockingly low quality. And this is coming from a guy that also likes Domino's. And thinks that Pizza Hut is acceptable. But if you want pizza, you should fucking make your own. I mean that if you want high quality pizza. Anyway, event. You like the garlic crust. You could probably make your own garlic crust better. Oh no! How tragic and overly convenient that we lost our boat again. Garlic crust is easy. I've botched it every time, but then again, I've never properly looked at how to make garlic crust. Now, if you want to do something like meat stuffed crust, yeah, that's a little bit harder and also requires you probably to like pre-bake the fucking like dough even. So that way the meat is like partially cooked when you cook the whole pizza. Or for that matter, you know, and not have the meat over undercooked. Yeah, that's the tricky gambit. Speaking of pizza, you had the best pizza piece on Saturday. It's called Fired Pie, and it was good. I press X to doubt. Slightly pre-cook the meat in before putting it in the dough. But yeah, see, it's already immediately tricky. That's the bard's house. We don't need to see the bard. Yeah, we just move on and get a black chocobo. There's nothing to do here. Speaking of bard, the black chocobo will also grant us the bard and ranger jobs, which we can't use. Hey. Kind of like that Papa Murphy's place, but better. Don't you fucking insinuate that Papa Murphy's is anything decent in terms of pizza. Granted, I have a fucking vendetta against Papa Murphy's. At least if we're talking like the take and bake joint that was pretty somewhat popular in the Midwest / west of the United States. Suffice to say, I have a fucking vendetta. And there's real fancy fun stuff you can do in making your own pizza. Yeah, exactly! Pepperoni and buffalo chicken on your... Also, why'd the bird eat the crystal shards? We got Bard and Ranger, which we can't use. Oh, well. Oi! Shinies? Yeah, but why did they swallow them? I would get, like, putting them in your nest, but swallowing them? Bard is very powerful, Ranger very not much. Yeah, but Ranger, though. Also, we can now fly over mountains. Suck that, Windrake! I'm better than you! That's rude to the Windrake, but it's true. Weird guy, I like stuff. I like those peanut marshmallows and Peeps. Except that you're insane in the head. Yeah, but people are overzealous in their hatred of Peeps. Like, real talk. Peeps are not that bad. They are literally just marshmallows dusted with sugar. Now, I will say, Peepsy is a fucking, like, crime against humanity. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, no, Green Beret ninja suits. Kunai should have... Yeah, nothing I can use here. My hatred is mostly due to how empty of nutrition Peeps are. That's fair. That is entirely fair. Like, Peeps are so many calories, it's not even funny. Yeah, I don't have any reason to be in Karnak. Alright. I figured I'd check, but like other than hidden items, there's nothing for me there. And that's where X-Death is sealed. I also can't go to the ruins in the middle of the world map. Nothing to do there. Go Pester Sid. So many calories, mostly of processed fats. Yep. That's why it tastes so good. Friday, you have the California rolls with Ramune soda. You know, you could have like proper sashimi to like sushi or something. Instead of a roll. And I was skipping that dialogue. If I recall at this point, they're gonna be all like, oh yeah, the guy, the dude, your dad, he... Right, earthquake is used here. Your dad's doing a thing. You're too much of a coward? Bruh, you're eating raw fish in a fucking California roll. Like, unless there's, like, no fish in that roll, in which case that is... Bro, what the hell? You're eating not sushi. You're blind at the moment. I'll deal with it in a minute. It's synthetic crab. Exactly! It is not sushi. Did I stutter? Also, how dare you? Nope, not yet. I want to save. Since you have me here. Also, make sure I'm rested up. And also, normal Ramune just tastes like Sprite. I feel like I should be offended. But I don't know, like, if the Ramune we get here is imported or, you know. Insert Dune reference! I can't reliably use Sky. I can't summon here. Oh shit, this fight's on the warriors. Because if I summon, it'll hit the holes. And that is no bueno. I'm trying to pay attention to, like, the stutters in the game, because that'll indicate, like, when the enemy is going to duck into the hole again. There we go. Same spot. Like, I can use Sylph and Chocobo, and that's about it. And Remora if this thing is susceptible to paralysis, but I doubt it is. Dune reference or Beetlejuice reference? Dune. What? Final Fantasy VI is a fucking, like, Star Wars reference. Of course a Dune reference. You gotta reference sci-fi. Like, the two guys you go with are Biggs and Wedge at the start of the game. They promptly die, admittedly, but, you know. Gotta reference your sci-fi, man. Only one Star Wars reference in Final Fantasy VI. Look, I'm Star Wars illiterate. I don't know how many references are actually in the game properly. Though, that said, if you are, and I wasn't, if you are wearing the Imperial Guard uniform while Locke, when you rescue Celis, Celis will have a Princess Leia quote and be like, aren't you a little short to be an Imperial Guard? Now I can get into the desert. I never wanted to be in the desert, but sure. It's a joke because Beetlejuice has sandworms in the film. I feel like more you were asking a question rather than setting up a joke. There's a couple of chests here. Oh wait, no there isn't. I just have to fucking follow the way out. Which is really easy to get mixed up in. Yeah, that was interesting, not being able to use my, like, big summons for that fight. Right, chests are for later. And also being unable to use Gaia, which is like the only reason Galuf has any use at the moment. Oh yeah, that has a chance of instant death when we use it. Which main sword from any Final Fantasy game would you like to own? Well, I mean, main swords are from 7 onwards. 2 technically has the blood sword. That was introduced and is a staple of Final Fantasy 2. I was gonna say, yeah, for style... Oh, Tidus' starting sword. Ooh, no, I was gonna go with Brotherhood. Like, if I had legit Brotherhood, shit's got water particle effects, bro. Like, you can instantly tell that that shit is a magical sword. And we're out of here. Careful in the... Run, 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 run! Oh no. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's why we're avoiding the deserts right now. Choice are either Tidus' swords, the Buster sword. Bro, just call it whose it actually is. Angeal's sword. Christ. Leon's sword, which is a gun blade, or Orin's, which is not even the main sword. Also, that thing looks heavy. That said, the Buster sword is also like... That thing looks heavy. It probably actually is heavy, at least 20 pounds. The other option I was thinking of picking was actually like one of Zidane's daggers, probably his twin blades. You're grounded? My thought would have been that you're actually like under the influence of float. I think if I do this right, I can just skip straight to the end. Damn, okay. So you have to go over here. Someone made a real Buster Sword. Multiply the estimate by 10. I mean, okay. Like, in universe, it should probably be about 20 pounds. In real life, provided that you're using, like, proper steel and trying to size it properly, so that way it's reflective of, you know, true to life size and everything, shit is easily 200 pounds. Assuming it's made of something like mithril or some super light, like metal alloy, probably 20 pounds. Rebellion, Yamato, Soul Calibur. You do not want Soul Calibur. Sakura Storm, Master Sword, or the Prophet's Bane. Also, you might tell me, no, you don't want Soul Edge. No, you don't want Soul Calibur either. Sources, play Soul Calibur 5. The least liked one. I'll caliber your soul. Lewd. As replicas. I was gonna talk like actual blades. Like, that's what I was interpreting, like, the prompt as. If you're talking, like, fucking wall hanger replicas, then none of them. I don't like wall hanger replicas. And the Sparta sword. That sword actually has a proper name. It's not coming to mind right now, but that is an actual, like, proper gladiator sword. Well, gladiator, quote unquote. Like, that's not even a fictional blade. Like, that's based on an actual design. You mean the one from Devil May Cry? Oh, Sparta. It's called Sparta. Call it the blade called Sparta. Or Dante's sword. And if you must make me own a wall hanger piece of ornament, I mean, I really don't want one. I would sooner, like, actually own a legitimate Zweihander or something. Right, you have to, like, actually learn how to pull it. I think if we're good. Nope. Oh, that's dumb. We have to start by trying to push it. Check the planner in the center room. Read the notepad on the right. It made you look neener. Go 8 down, 4 right, 4, then pull what's there. Shuriken, and the spell Mini, which we can't use. So well. Progress was made. Next will be the floating ruins of Ronka, which props you'd like to have are the proton pack, pulse rifle from Aliens, Indy's whip. Well, that one's easy. Just buy an actual whip. That Damon Reedus thing from the Scooby-Doo movie. The Batarang. And the Allspark prop. I mean... fair enough, I suppose. The proton pack is probably going to be one of the cooler ones. Anyway, boss fight. I think you're weak to Ramu? Or lightning, rather. Wow! We fucking one-turned that piece of shit. Gallop mastered light step. Hey, there we go. They're really trying to build it up like this will be our last stand. We will win. God, that's how you know I've been playing too much Final Fantasy VI. I got to this point, I'm like, all right, time to hold down the A button and zoom around. Nope, nope, you just use the D-pad. All right. Quick run back and forth. The Matrix of Leadership? What happened? Now we gotta go get Adamantite, which requires fighting the Adamant Tortoise. Which that's gonna be fun. Why couldn't I have gotten fucking like a ninja or bard? Why'd I have to get stuck with Geoman? I would have taken Ranger. Yes, I know that's cited as being bad, but I would have taken it gladly. Oh, what the? That's dumb. I can't approach that from the top. Do we need to use the... No, we don't need a tent. Adamantite acquired. And somehow this was in here. The Adamant Toys. Or the Adamant Turtle. I thought I was guarding, but okay. Actually... Bro. I just woke him up. That turtle kind of looks like Gamera. You do realize the kind of company that made this game, right? You do realize that they are film buffs, yes? The shitty part is this is kind of a DPS race. One I'm not likely to win. Not this rate anyway. We do have elixirs, good. Looked out there, I suppose. Rocks fall. You're supposed to die! That's how it works in D&D! Rocks fall, everybody dies! Okay, that was rough, but we managed to eke through. Basically, important Transformers MacGuffin number, who knows how many. 11D Jillian. Pretty sure Jillian is not an actual number, but hey. Gets the point across. Also, 11D is not a real number anyway. Okay. Conserve some of my tents and cottages and just take a quick break. Getting into Ronka is also going to be a bit of a bitch now that I think about it. We have Ramu, but we don't have, like... Oh, wait, yeah, we do. I bought the coral swords. We're fine. I still think it's going to be a bit of a bitch, but, you know. Probably be fine. We got the thing. All we had to do was kill one turtle for it. In any like in our world, if you said that, someone would look at you like you're fucking mad. Like you're a murderer. In a fantasy universe, I'm pretty sure someone would be all like, the little one or a big monster one? And then you'd clarify and they'd be like, ah, okay. I love that. I dreamt that they're already done. Wow. Rise and shine, fuckers, we're done. What? Fuck, the humor in this game is impeccable. Like, that's not actually what Sid says, but that's basically the mood. They got done overnight. Sid and Mid are fucking crazy. But okay, now we can go up. And we'll just go left to right. Flamethrowers. Not bad. That would be an enemy skill, actually, if I had Blue Mage. So that's not bad. Okay. I'm gonna try to conserve some MP and not get really murder happy there. Yeah, just 2 strikes with the Coral Sword after a Ramu and we're good. It's the missile launchers I'm gonna be a little worried about. I'm sorry, rocket launchers. Okay, I can try Gaia, I guess. Okay. Hey, thanks, Galif. Rocket launch chairs? Sure, sure. And go right to left. What? Fire bad. What? Fire hot. Please stop. Thank you, Galif. Yeah, it's better if we can one-turn them. God, I am hurting for some, like, proper healing, though. That should take out one of them before they can even act. Yep. One turn KO. Oh, wait, there's more! It's got an even bigger gun! That's overcompensating. Proper healing is a long ways out for you unless you get decently lucky with the next roll. Yeah, but I don't want to get that kind of lucky because I already played with Chemist. We'll quick save because I'm too lazy to go back to the ground to properly save. Fight the cannon! Diffusion beam cannon online. There's 3 parts to this, and we want to break the launchers for... Okay, it's immune to wind. That's why I want to break the launchers first. There goes one. Laser crosshair brightness, 20. Does it need to be bright? Yeah, every little bit helps. God damn it. Oh, Ford's getting old now. That's the other one broken. So now we need to dump as much damage into this thing as humanly possible, which is going to be hard considering my damage dealers are now losing levels. I do have a solution to the problem, however. Not a fun solution, but I have a solution. Is he pulling a Bahamut? Yes, he is pulling a Bahamut. That'll do. Because otherwise, you can't get rid of aging. Like, I hate it. Ah, oh, Ferris. Ferris, honey. At least I can keep dumping Ramus into him. Energy cells, 128% capacity. Error, not possible. Firing. Oh, this is bad. Only a little bad. Only a little bad. Count my lucky stars that Ferris was down, I guess. Yeah, we can survive one of those. Now it's just a DPS check. Because unless I want to burn all my turns trying to heal. Broke it! Hey, Ted, I broke it! You idiot! You were supposed to fix it! I don't know, I just thought that bit would be funny. Who's Ted, and why is he yelling at some unnamed character for breaking it? The world may never know. All right, we're in the Ronka ruins. Also a shame we don't have a thief. That would be nice. Why you gotta hit me with the back attack? With the raw mage even. You a dick, game. Aw, you a big hella dick. Do note, a helidick is a helicopter. Well, you already figured that out, I'm sure. We'll be fine. We'll just lose some precious HP. It'll be fine. Ow! Die! Yeah. I mean, surely they... Well... I'm actually pretty sure I could have gone below decks in the airship to... Could I? No, I'm pretty sure that's only the submarine. Well, that works. Golden armor. I have to be kind of picky about who gets what. And I know I want Fjord to stay as a warrior because he's of the party, particularly that's going to remain, Galuf. He has the highest physical attack potential. 666, the number of the devil. Also, ow, quit it. Ah, get wrecked. All level 19. What tile was it? There's a tile here that's very clearly one you can step out onto. Because I thought it was here. That one. Here we go. An enchanted fan. Oh, noes. Hit it. Bonk it. Hellfire! I'm in that loopy mood because I haven't really been getting a lot of sleep. So apologies for that, but like, food for thought. What if, this would be hella copyright infringement, but what if every time you summon Ifrit, the music Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame played? I mean, I guess I could try to... Oh, right. You're not allowed to attack anymore. Sorry. I guess I could try to sing it, but I don't remember the lyrics that well. Also, it's a villain song, and also it's got some... has some vibes. God, you were like... That is the one enemy that if you have a blue mage as one of your, like, classes, the very next thing you want is Beastmaster, so that way you can fucking nab White Wind. And then later nab Mighty Guard. It doesn't instantly win you the rest of the game, but boy howdy does it help. Kill it, 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 kill it. No! Albeit it's not the worst thing I can encounter here. And you only want a Beastmaster if you have a blue mage. Yeah, exactly, which makes it really hard to deal with. Fuck, right. That's the only save point in this entire place. And I am admittedly running low on curatives. Try to be conservative a little bit. I'll have to use Sylph a little bit more often in battles like this. Okay, that does work as intended. I'm like, Whisper Wind. Is that wind element? Phoenix down. Is there maybe a save point up here? Oh, thank God. Okay. Sorry, I thought I picked up a fucking piece of equipment. It was just an item. That's where my head is at right now. Forgetting small details. There we go. Nope, can't go that way. Right, okay. Oh, gross. Ah, gross. Eat this. Really? Come on. I don't want to use Gaia in case, like, you know, I end up healing the fucking enchanted fan. Very much not my MO. Oh, good. You have, like, no HP left. Also, I just remembered, I'm like, oh yeah, Summoner gets MP plus, doesn't it? It's like, or was that White Mage? Fuck, I don't remember. I mean, I might be lucky and Summoner does get MP plus, because that would be useful. Because they're going to need all the casts they can get. Because summons are not going to get any cheaper, unfortunately. And this game is not Final Fantasy X, where I can just break the summon and magic system, rather. Specifically magic, by getting, like, MP1 abilities. And that's not even the most broken ability in the game. Golden Shield. Oh, right. We're not equipping shields. Yet. We still want that raw damage output. Jingling. Only have 100 HP on those potions left, so I kind of want to try to use them conservatively. That said, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. So, gung-ho about killing the Lamia, because if I remember rightly, they can do some shenanigans. We do not want those shenanigans. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. Ow. I want to say some shenanigans involve, like, petrifying us or charming us at the very least. Okay. Save again. Ooh, preemptive. Don't mind if I do. Damn, really? proof in the pudding. Ford has more attack than Ferris, even though they have the exact same equipment. Another Lamia. Also, fuck. Okay. I just remembered that we do want to keep... I mean, the golden sword, or the ancient sword, whatever it's called, that's good to get, but when we get to the boss fight in this area, I'm gonna want to switch off the coral sword, because the boss, at one phase in the fight, becomes immune to lightning damage, or straight up absorbs it, and that's not helpful. I also know in one phase of the fight, it becomes exceedingly resistant to all of the elements, so it becomes a matter of using physical attacks. Which I ran into troubles in my first 4-job Fiesta, because I had nothing but elemental damage, but that's neither here nor there. All I'm gonna say is 2 black mages, a time mage, and a geomancer does not make that boss fight easy. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there's a door right there. I'll lead downstairs. If you're doing it at the start of the fight, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because he's already at full HP, so whatever. So shit. Something dropped a high potion. I think it was a chest. I'm not paying attention to, like, anything. I'm just running. We still have not damaged the fan, so that's fine. Oh, no, we did. I think? Yeah, we did. Oops. And we win. Level 20. Hey! That's a fun little drop. Yeah, shoot. Okay, hold on. We don't want to skip that. We do want to be careful about the hole in the middle of the fucking place, but... Start the fight. Follow up. May have to pop an elixir on Ford. I mean, I'll try to get away with the high potion, but we are... Oh, nah. We'll just do that for right now. It is incredibly dangerous that I... Ah, fuck. They're toads. They should be weak to ice. Also, don't mind me forgetting that Ford is in the back row, but you know what? He's gonna stay there. I think that's a win. That is very much a win. Power armlet. I don't believe there's a secret here. Ancient sword and moonring blade. Ford, I'll have equipped the ancient sword. Sometimes causes enemies to age. That is very rare. I would give you the mithril sword, but we're going to keep you on coral until we need you. Ah, piss. Engaging. God, Ferris, please stop being so bad. I know in this instance, it's just the Ronkin Knights have an exceptionally high evade stat, but that's still really bad. Also, that was a counter. All right, now I'll pop the high potion. Say, please hit. Okay. May want to start quick save spamming now. Okay, this setup's fine. I believe the stone masks are actually weak to lightning. You're gonna need an elixir here. That is precisely why I didn't want the Lamia to do the thing. I kind of want Ferris to be up so I don't lose EXP. But this is bad. Thank you. It is no longer bad. It is still not ideal, however. Also, motherfucker, did you just change your row? You did, you son of a bitch. I guess we have Phoenix Downs to spare. Go down, then up again. Then we have to navigate around. Navigate around some more, and then get there. I would estimate at least like 3 encounters versus what we'd have to do here. Go down, go around, and up. Through the door, through another door, down, and then, okay. I think we are closer to the save point. And I think that's a just barely even. I was so hoping that was an Oko. Ford can pull off an Oko. And then up again. Go around. Fuck. That one's easy. Right, because we're on a higher floor, so the enemy encounters are easier. That's not good. That's not good at all. Gonna have to try to make more use of Sylph, which is not a sentence I thought I'd say. Fuck. I have to res Gallop. Oh, wow. Lucky son of a bitch. Ooh, 2 characters in critical HP. Oh, we made it. Cottage time. Wish I could buy these, but I can't. Okay, 3 ABP before Summoner's level 5? I mean, Lena, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, no. 1 more level. I do not remember what the hell is at level 4. Or, no, level 5 summon. No. That should be Odin, Leviathan, Bahamut. Level 4 should be Sildra... Right, Sildra, Phoenix. I am pulling a blank. But there's another one there that I'm not remembering. Is it Catawba Pass? No, it's not Catawba Pass. That should be level 3. Or are there only 2 level 5 and it's just Bahamut and Leviathan? I don't remember. One, she's level 5 and she's getting close to mastering Summoner. I'll probably switch her to Geomancer so that way Galuf can get Summoner for a time. That way he's not as useless. No, we'll use Shiva, because Archeotoad. And I know I'm bashing on Galuf because Geomancer, useless, when genuinely Geomancer can do this. So, if anything, Geomancer is not useless, but I just fucking hate it, bro. It really does not have much use outside of its randomly generated attack. And I want consistency. Slams fist on table. Damn it. Oh, right. You were KO'd during a fight, and there was nothing I could really do about it. Doesn't matter. Fan doesn't take damage, but we can KO it in like 2 turns. Actually, I think that's everything dead. Consistency? Then you want Samurai! Preferably of the foolish variety. Samurai will turn on easy mode, but only if I can keep my coffers full. That's dead Toad. And frankly, we're just gonna self it. That should kill it. We don't even need the healing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Level 21, we're doing good. And it's only now clicking in my head that like, oh, that was a Samurai Jack reference. I think. I need to double check. Is what I think is up here? Yes, then we want to save here really quick. I will use this slot just in case, because we are out of healing items. So in case I need to fucking bounce, this one would be better to bounce on. Because otherwise I have to fight my way back through the entirety of the dungeon, and we do not have the resources for that. Like, I could probably do it, but I have to, like, take it slow, run from every back attack, and, you know... God, I would have liked to have not run from a single battle, so that way I could take the, Brave Sword, but... Because I don't even think I... Well, could I use the chicken knife? Maybe. See, that would open... That opens the stairs. We don't want to use that yet. Be careful here, I think. Cottage. Heather. I need to stay there. It's fine. Good, 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 good. Open the stairway. Ah, fuck. That is not what you want to see. Oh, right. I have to make you switch. There we go. I mean, I have to switch you sooner rather than later, so this works out fine. Because now you're equipped with the Mithril Sword, and I need that for the upcoming boss fight. Point of no return, we got everything. Ah, my aching head. I'm totally not evil. Go kill that snake. Man, I don't even have a buffing phase. I just go. I don't remember if you're currently weak to anything particularly. Really, I'm just gonna, like, leave this up to my knights and just use a fucking potion on everybody a turn. That'll be my plan. Provided you don't pull bullshit like that. It ain't much, but 50 HP to everybody's pretty good. Well, close to in that case. Okay, respawn again. It's even less every time because it got resistant to magic. It's gonna get bad here coming up shortly. Died again. All right, now it's not even worth using Sylph Wind. Can't be aged. That's gonna demand an elixir. Okay, it fully respawned. Now I think comes the part where basically you have to throw every physical attack you can at it. Like, I don't think Whisper Wind will do damage anymore. I don't... Or Wind Slash. Yeah, nope. So everything is worthless. Do I have a dagger you can equip? Got a main gouge. That might work. Oh, that counts as a magical attack. Great! You know, you're a dick. God, I wish I could aid you. I'm gonna prioritize Ferris in this case. Then Lena, because nothing else, I want to make sure that Lena can get job EXP. Oh, right! Huh. Oh. First try! Let's go! Ford and Ferris and mastered equip arm. That? Huh. Okay, you normally don't want that on your casters because they're kind of meant to be your fast DPS, but that depends. Depends on what we get next. That could be very useful. We don't need anything into the next room. I say that could be very useful because if I do get stuck with Chemist, I can make a very tanky Chemist. He's clearly evil. You should listen to them. I'm clearly evil. An earthquake? But we're in the sky. Unless there are skyquakes. That would be terrifying. Yeah, nice you can use Thundara. Wish we could. Also, now that the threat's dealt with, shouldn't we, like, run over and turn off the machine? Galuf miraculously cured himself of amnesia, which is not at all how that works in real life. Guys, shouldn't we turn off the machine? Guys, shouldn't we turn off the machine? Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, brilliant idea. Anybody know how to turn this thing off? I know it's a very sweet and heartfelt moment that you guys are reunited with your father and all, but uh-oh, indeed, we fucked up. Machine off. Now, please. Y'all had one job, and y'all still managed to fuck up. Woo, mode 7. It is I, X-Death, and you all fucked up. Now watch as I take these crystals that... Wow, okay, that's a lot of stab wounds. I was gonna stab you with them, but I guess they've been doing that for me. I will enchant them so they'll electrocute you or something instead. Yeah, how do you like that? Off I go. Time to rule the world or whatever. I will sacrifice my life to purify the crystals. That's stupid. Don't do that. Don't question me, boy. Don't mind me, I'm just pulling up the 4-job fiesta because it's about time. You can't die, we just got you back! Aw. Ford. Kill that motherfucker for me. You don't have to ask twice. Oh, Lana's dead. Resting within the shard, we got Samurai, Dragoon, Dancer, please no, Chemist. Oh, but first we got a biggity bounce. Get the hell out of here. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Here we go. Okay, Galuf, that is exceedingly dangerous. Get down from there. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, for the love of God, please no. Seriously, why was he at the end of the prow of the ship? All right, we're temporarily losing one of our party members, so I want him back as fast as possible. But yeah, Dragoon and Samurai can both equip heavy armor, so they don't need it. We don't want Dancer, but if we get it, stick another handicap on my team, why don't you? And if we get Chemist, that, though not ideal, I can use that. I can use that quite well. All right. So, job number 4. Let me log in real quick. And then for a long while, I don't need to access the website, so I'll take a screenshot, basically, and share it off in the games discussion. We have, for the Earth job, this run is cursed. I got Dancer. Fuck. All right. Well. Ferris admittedly could probably make the best use of Dancer. But this does mean we can also get equipped Ribbon, which is like the only reason to have Dancer. The closest thing to a dud with this team that existed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have to figure out the inconsistency in the team immediately. And I'm going to make Ferris the Dancer, because she has the highest agility growth potential, and as a Dancer, that means she gets to make the best use of it. Let her equip shields, I guess. Or I could have her guard. We'll do equip shields. Yep, so now we can wear the ribbon. Prevents most status ailments. Grants +5 strength, +5 agility, +5 stamina, +5 magic. We can make a lot of use of that. Plus, we had the ninja suit, thankfully. So we've got +1 agility, and it's not that heavy. The mithril shield is +5 weight for 3 defense and 25. Yeah, so 1 in 4 chance of dodging attacks. We need... I'm gonna fuck with your equipment really quick. Equip. Rod. Get the main gouge until we can get something better. 2 acceptable rolls and then 2 not good rolls. Yeah, but one is clearly worse than the other, and that's the dancer, in my opinion. Granted, I might argue that the geomancer is even worse, but I can probably make that work. Especially since I'm just going to assign it to Galif, and because once Galif leaves the party, we get Kryl. Kryl is the second best caster in the entire cast. We make Kryl a geomancer summoner. Lena... Lena, I might actually give summon or dancer skills instead. So that way Lena can equip ribbons and become an even scarier summoner, because then you get +5 magic. Ford? I don't think I can give anything to Ford. For shits and giggles, I might do Geomancer, because that has some pretty good utility abilities, but... Amazing I'd say Dancer is good support for Summoner because the Osmos dance chance. True, but I'm more interested in Equip Ribbon, because Equip Ribbon means that Summoner gets more magic, and more magic means stronger summons. This will be my party for now. When it's just Galif, I'll make him a knight temporarily, and when he rejoins the party, I will correct the error. That's going to be my plan there. I need to suss out equipment really quick. But yeah, big thing. Also, we'll leave that one open. We need to restock on potions. We'll get access to high potions here momentarily, but... There, buy one more tent, buy 5 more Phoenix Downs. I mean, at least this setup is mostly unique from my last one, Geomancer notwithstanding. Actually, yeah, you'll get the Mage Masher. Dancer... What do I even do with you, actually? Do you note Equip Ribbon also allows you to equip the rest of the Dancer-specific gear? Which, admittedly, could be very useful for a Summoner. So yeah, I'll give you the Mage Masher, just so you have, like... Ooh. Oh no, that's better, because then it's, you know, less weight, so you move faster. You can equip shield, so I could give you the golden shield instead. Why don't you? What? Okay. Power armlet. Why do you have the power armlet? I mean, obviously it's the only armlet I've got, but like, you don't... Well... I mean, okay, you're like, that's like the only thing you can really use. As far as accessories go, unless I want to grind up money. Things I'm not going to end up doing. There is an enemy I had to hunt down here. This island specifically, you can run into Prototype, or was it one of these islands? One of these islands, you can run into a specific enemy that can only be encountered in World 1 called Prototype. Basically, it's a lighter version of the Omega fight, and by lighter, I mean lighter. There's a bunch of very specific World 1 enemies you can only encounter, you know, in World 1. Is there anywhere else I can run to try to find equipment? I don't think so. I can try here really quick. I want to make sure I've got the best equipment that I possibly can get before I run to World 2. Plumed hat. Nope. Okay. Yeah, Dancer, I think, is equipped with the best gear it can get. What is your status, anyway? That's not bad strength. That is really good agility. Plus, again, 30% chance, close to 1/3 chance to just evade physical attacks. That's actually really good. It's not perfect, but combined with the main gouge, which has its own chance that is separately rolled, I might make Dancer work yet. It's not going to be pretty, but I may make it work yet. Right, you sell bows. I could try Karnak. I don't think I'm missing anything that my team can use. There's not any more summons. We've got them all. Because you can only get level 2 summons in World 1. We don't have blue magic. We don't need to see specific enemies. We can't steal anything. So I can't grind up like a bunch of elixirs before I leave. Even then, I think most of those are stolen from World 2. No, wait. There is one enemy you can just steal elixirs from all day. Yeah, this is what I would be looking at if I want to try to grind this out. So 50,000 for a bunch of rings. Which, I mean, because to plan out for the eventual, because I want to try to beat Omega and Shinryu in this 4-job fiesta, just to say I did. I would need, I'm probably going to need to grind up money. Not right now, because we only have 3 party members, and I really do not want to give Galef the short end of the stick. No, this is Lix, not Karnak. No, you sell ninja gear. Okay. Jim can't use the katana, or the kunai. This means, I mean, aside from the fact we have to do, well, we don't, we have to release Bahamut. Okay, we have to release Bahamut and we have to go get Leviathan, so those are 2 things we need to do. I don't believe the Undersea Gorge has anything, and there is 0... Well, fuck, no. I think we have to do the Twin Spell Towers in order to get to Leviathan, actually. That's gonna suck. But I mean, thankfully we have a knight and a summoner, so we have physical and magical. Unlike my fucking first 4-job fiesta run, where I had to pit the chemist and the geomancer against the minotaur. Oh, that was fucking janky. I made it work because chemist, but I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I mean, I can skip to the end here and pick up this, like, one random treasure chest. I don't think it has anything. Oh, there's 3. I'm sorry. I don't think they have anything, though. Nutkin, Sword Dance. That is that ideal dance that we like to see. Jitterbug. Blitz Whip. Nope. Yeah, whips are for Beastmasters, so we can't equip those, sadly. Have to be careful of one Nutkin in particular. What am I doing? We should be running from these. These give job points. Chemist with enough knowledge is probably the mightiest class in the game. Enough knowledge or the power of Google. And we don't care to fight these. The one thing we're afraid of is the Skull Eater. If we see the Skull Eater, we are hoping to run immediately. Gotta love how in Final Fantasy V and 6 respectively, there is a class and a character, both of which require you to know quite a bit about the game. Let me run. Oh, and with Dancer, we can actually use the chicken knife. All right. Okay. I think I need to go see where good old Sid and Mid ran off to. Oh, right. One of the fucking Titan. That's the motherfucker I wasn't thinking of. It's Titan, Golem, Catawba Pass. And then it's Phoenix is one of the level 5s then. I think. I don't know. I shouldn't worry about what level is what. Number of characters in Final Fantasy VI that really reward full game knowledge. Too many? Too many. I went too far. Should be over here. Yep. Gone to put it back. Gao, Realm, Mog, Celis, technically. Locke. I mean, and here's the thing with some of them. Celis is kind of just good to have around in case you see an enemy pop a big, powerful spell. So then you can just be all like, Runic! And Locke rewards you for trying to steal shit. Realm can teach you a bit about what possible things you can get from enemies, so you can get them for Gao. Maybe showing off some blue magic so that we can get them for what's his face? I admittedly forgot him. Gao requires a heavy deal of experimentation and way too much grinding in the Veld. And then Mog, who... Yeah, no, that one does require quite a bit of game knowledge to be properly rewarded, because you can just straight up miss dances if you're not careful. There's a boss fight here. No, there's not one here. But there are boss fights at 2 of the other 3 meteorites. We have to deal with Titan, who could easily one-hit KO us, which that's gonna be fun. Realm's more useful for supporting Strago because Rages draw from a completely separate table than Sketch. I mean, true. Still, I feel like you could get some hints as to what, like, Gao could possibly get for Rage by using Sketch, but you're absolutely correct. All right, let's visit the Walsh meteorite. Or Waltz. They'll be in there for a while. They'll pop out, and then we have to deal with the bombs. Yep, that's exactly how it works. And we actually have an answer to this fight. It's called Summon Spam. This is gonna take a bit. Can you? No. And I just realized we don't have a fucking Lazara rod. Or, I'm sorry, Frost rod. Which we could then pop a couple and then be done with this fight. They have like 1,000 HP each, don't they? Uh-oh. I think we lost. Unless I can pop this really quick. Ow. Keep lowering that HP. So now we're sub 1,000, but they're still doing 900 damage with self-destruct. Should their AI table randomly roll to it. Last elixir for the moment. I mean, it might very well be that I'll have better luck with Ramu. Okay, they're at like... God, it sucks because they restore about 200 HP out of the 400 they take. They're at a little less than 700, I would say. Still a fuck ton, and we'd rather they not have that much. God, this required more prep. I can probably win. It's gonna be messy, but I can probably win. God, I just realized for some of them it's even less than 100 damage that they take. Kinda want you at high health. Let's try a Ramu. They might counter like ice magic. I mean, Ramu's better. Don't dance. That's a fucking dumb idea. I think they're at around 500 HP now. Oh my god! Secretly the best strat! Chimeras. I burned their MP. I made them cast Cura too many times. That was so sloppy, but we won. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to restock some of my Phoenix Downs. Why am I riding the Wyvern? Look, you call Dynamite a fighting style? Hey, if it works, it works. That fight had that kind of energy. Before we leave for the other world, though, I am going to check and actually pick up a... Well, I have to go over there anyway. Just, like, as many rods as I can reasonably carry. Because that's going to be my only good access to some high-level magic. Before I get, like, Bahamut. Weapon shop. I'm going to do the meteors, get to World 2, and then we'll call the stream. That's a lot, but we can probably use 10 of each. Oh, fuck. One of the boss fights is a Chimera. Not looking forward to that one. Oh, we also need to rest at an inn. Hang on. We're right over here. May as well take the cheapest inn we can get. Now let's do it. Harnack Meteor. I think this one has Titan? Yeah, they immediately come out and they're like, ah, there's a monster. And it's like, no, that's Titan. Though I wish Titan could be reasoned with. Also, the one time I wish I had float. Ow. Try a Ramu summon. Probably won't do diddly squat because Earth, but you know. Did some. Jitterbug, drain. Ow. Jitterbug, drain. Would Ifrit do more damage, you think? No. We won. You fuck. She was at full health, too. So there was just no preventing that death. Now we have an infinitely more useful summon because it's level 3. Need to run and get healed. Yes, let me land on the town. Crash into the inn. That should be Ferris back up. Now for the Chimera Brain. Or if you prefer, the Chimera Brian. Again, not exactly hyped for this one. There's the Chimera Brian. Throw a Titan at it. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Ooh, and we can make it old. Longer this battle goes, the lower level it gets. That's why I don't want to do this fight. Jitterbug? Or it could die. The fights, I think, are gonna be hard. Turn in the fights that are actually easy. What is this? Love how they just stand there for a moment like they were just spinning, and then like stop like, ha. Huh? Okay. Love how it's like, take a look at the map. Why? It's just, oh my god. There are magic sparkles coming off of it. What did you do? All right, press that the in one more time. We will get to World 2 and then we'll call it. Oh, Nelly. Before I forget, actually. You will equip a coral sword. Move that. Mithril armor. Move that. If you're gonna ask me why, it's so that way when I have to play as Galuf alone in Exdeath's castle, I can get him out relatively safely. And then once he rescues the other three, I will correct the issue in which, you know, there's gonna be 2 nights when I can only have 1. Because we're at that part of the run now where I can't have more than 1 night. So how do we teleport to the other world? Oh no, let's jump in! Whee! This seems stupid, but sure. We are now in World 2. Are we in Galuf's world? Doesn't look any different. Oh, wait, we're on an island. This is a really tiny world. It shouldn't be too hard to find Galuf, right? Right? Spends all of a day looking all over the island. Well, I can't find him, can you? Alrighty. Let's call it there. That was good progress. We're done with World 1. Now it's a matter of getting to World 3, getting ready to take on Omega, Shinryu, and the final boss. And then that'll be it for the 4-job Fiesta run. So, who is list streaming? Ooh. Hey, remember when I played Mercenary Kings? Loaded edition. Yeah, we're gonna raid Gaijin Goomba because he's playing that game. Ultimately, I want to raid him to wish him well because that game is not great. It's fun, and I love that Anamanaguchi did the music for it, and the devs of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the video game, did both the pick. Well, they hired the guy who did the pixel art for Scott Pilgrim to do the pixel art to that game, and then those guys who made Scott Pilgrim made that game. So it had everything to make a good game, and it was aggressively mediocre to the point that I'd say it was borderline bad. So we're gonna raid Gaijin Goomba, give him some support. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream, or however long you did. I always appreciate it. Because, you know, your time is your most valuable resource, and spending even a little bit of it with me here means the world to me. Even if you were listening. And once again, Jinder, thank you for resubscribing and continuing to support the channel. I greatly appreciate it, but your time is your most valuable resource. Never feel like you need to spend money here, but I do appreciate it all the same. With all that said, please, folks, remember that you are always, always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I will see you next time. It is really eerie that the game is not giving any audio, but we're on the island. So, you know. Anyway, here we go.